So today we're talking about something foundational, trust. Not trust in other people, though that matters too, but trust in yourself, in your own inner wisdom, in your capacity to handle whatever life brings. If you've ever found yourself constantly seeking external validation, second guessing every decision, or feeling like everyone else has it figured out except for you, this is going to land for you. Here's something I want you to consider. You have been successfully navigating life for years, your entire life, in fact. You've made thousands of decisions, you've solved countless problems, you've survived every difficult day you've ever had. You've learned, grown, adapted, and somehow you're still here, still growing, still becoming. And yet, how often do we trust this incredible track record of ours? How often do we acknowledge this deep well of wisdom and resilience that lives inside of us? Instead, we look outside ourselves for answers. We ask everyone else what they think we should do. We read endless articles, take quiz after quiz, seeking some external authority to tell us what we already know deep down. Trust in the context of mindfulness is confidence in your own experience, in your own wisdom, your own capacity to learn and grow from whatever arises. It's not blind confidence or arrogance. It's a deep knowing that you have everything you need inside you to handle your life. Think of it this way. You are the expert on your own experience, no one else. No one else has lived your exact life, felt your exact feelings, or sees the world through your exact lens. While others can offer guidance and support, ultimately, you are the authority on what's right for you. Let me share a story that illustrates this. I had a friend who was trying to decide whether to leave her corporate job to start her own business. She asked everyone, her parents, her friends, her colleagues, me, strangers on the street, strangers on the internet. She got dozens of different opinions, and each one left her more confused than before. Finally, I just asked her, "What does your gut tell you?" She immediately said, "I know I need to start this business. I've known for months, actually, but everyone keeps giving me reasons why I shouldn't, so I started doubting myself." She trusted her inner knowing, made the leap, and her business is thriving today. But the real victory isn't the business success. It's learning to trust herself. Now, trusting yourself doesn't mean never seeking advice or input from others. It means gathering information while staying connected to your own inner compass. It means consulting your head and your heart and your gut when making decisions. Pema Chodron talks about this in a way that really resonates with me. She says, we need to develop trust in our basic intelligence, our basic goodness. Not because we're perfect, but because we're capable of learning, of adjusting, of responding wisely when we pay attention. Your body is constantly giving you information through sensations, energy levels, and intuitive hits. Your emotions are messengers, friends. They're telling you what matters to you and what doesn't align with your values. Your thoughts offer analysis and problem solving. When you trust yourself, you learn to synthesize all this information into wise action. Here's another way to think about trust. Imagine you have an internal guidance system, like GPS, which you do, that's always working to help you navigate toward what's best for you. But most of us have learned to ignore this guidance system because we've been taught that external authorities know better than we do. Trust is about learning to tune back into that inner GPS. And just like any GPS, it gets more accurate the more you use it and pay attention to it. I see people struggle with trust in so many areas of their lives, in relationships. They ignore red flags because someone else told them they're too picky. In their careers, they stay in jobs that drain them because they think they should be grateful. In their personal growth, They follow programs that don't resonate because some experts said it was the right way. But here's what I've learned. Your inner wisdom is incredibly sophisticated. It's taking into account not just logical factors, but emotional, intuitive, and energetic information that your conscious mind might miss. When something doesn't feel right, there's usually a good reason, even if you can't articulate it. Trust also means believing in your capacity to handle whatever comes up. You don't need to have all the answers before you take action. You can take action first. You don't need to see the whole staircase before you take the first step, do you? You just need to trust that you'll figure it out as you go, just like you always have. Think about all the challenges you've already navigated in your life, friends. Difficult relationships, health scares, career transitions, financial struggles, loss and grief. These are all heavy things. You didn't know how you'd get through them when they started, but you did. You found resources, you developed new skills, you discovered strength you didn't even know you had. That same wisdom and resilience that got you through past challenges is still available to you now. Trusting yourself means remembering and honoring that incredible capacity that you have inside always. But trust isn't just about the big decisions. It's about trusting your daily experiences too. If you feel tired, trust that your body needs rest instead of pushing through constantly. If something brings you joy, trust that it's worth making time for. If someone's energy doesn't feel good to you, trust that perception even if you can't explain why at the moment. So how do you build self-trust? Start small. Begin noticing your body's signals throughout the day. Are you hungry, tired, energized? Trust those messages and respond to them when possible. Practice the gut check. When facing decisions, notice your first instinctive response before your mind starts analyzing. What does your body tell you? What feels expansive versus contractive? Keep a trust journal. Write down times when you trusted your instincts and it worked out. This helps you remember your own wisdom and build confidence in your inner guidance. And be gentle with yourself when you make mistakes. Every wrong turn is data that helps calibrate your GPS. Trust includes trusting your ability to learn and course correct. Let's do a little bit of practice with trust together with a short guided meditation. So go ahead and get comfortable. Get your feet flat on the ground and your hands in your lap. And you can close your eyes if that feels good to you. And if you want, you can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Take a few deep breaths and feel yourself settling and arriving here, supported by the earth below you. And think about a decision you're currently facing, or simply ask, what do I need to know right now? Instead of trying to think your way to an answer, just listen. Listen with your body. What sensations arise? What images or words come to mind? You might hear a clear message, or you might just feel a sense of deep knowing. Or you might simply feel more calm and centered. All of these are ways your inner wisdom speaks to you. Place both hands on your heart now and silently say, I trust my inner wisdom. I trust my capacity to handle whatever comes. I trust that I have everything I need inside me. Feel the truth of these words in your body. Notice what it's like to trust yourself, even if it feels unfamiliar to you now. Take another breath in and let it go. If you have your eyes closed, you can open them now gently. Friends, remember, you are not broken and you don't need fixing. You are a wise, capable human with an incredible internal guidance system. The more you trust and honor that system, the more aligned and fulfilling your life becomes. So what's one way you can practice trusting yourself more this week? Maybe it's honoring your body's need for rest, or speaking up about something important to you, or making a decision from your gut instead of overthinking it. Share your insights with me in the comments. I'd love to know how these practices are landing for you. And press subscribe if you haven't already, so you'll be sure to see every video in this mindfulness series. Next week, we're exploring non-striving, the art of working toward your goals without being attached to specific outcomes. Until then, trust yourself, trust the process, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, friends.